So Janelle, we're on our way to school on the first day.
Sure are.
Well, separate schools.
Yes.
How do you feel right now?
A little nervous, honestly.
Yeah, we're gonna meet our principal today. Well, this is it, my first full day of not teaching, because apparently we're going to be starting to teach on Monday. The next 2 days, I guess, are introductory for the students and for us, so I have no idea what I'm going to be doing today. I've got a lesson prepared, a little introductory lesson, but I don't think I'll use it until Monday. Best to be prepared. I got to catch my bus. See ya. The thing about teaching in Korea is that everyone is going to have different experiences under different circumstances. While some of my friends in Jocheon and elsewhere in Korea live close enough to be able to walk to their schools, the majority of us take a bus, sometimes two, and commute every day. The time it takes varies depending on the bus number and the amount of people who take the bus. The average time for me is about 40 to 50 minutes for my first school and around 50 to 60 to get to my second school. You'll get a feel for it in the first couple of weeks, but until then just ask your co-teacher what bus you should take and what stop to get off at. You can also do a practice run the day before so you don't get lost. If you don't know Korean well enough to read it or listen for your stop, you'll have to use visual cues. Good luck with that. Oh, and don't forget to press the red button when it's time for your stop. Otherwise, the bus will keep going if nobody is waiting at the bus stop. Yes, 25 real quick to put some money on my T card. There it is. So overall, it's a really painless process. You just put this on the card reader on the counter of any convenience store. You give them the cash in won and they put it right on the card. I put in 40,000 just because I'm going to be using the bus for a while. So Janelle, we're on our way to school on the first day.
Sure are.
Well, separate schools.
Yes.
How do you feel right now?
A little nervous, honestly.
Yeah, we're going to meet our principal today. It's a bumpy ride too. It's about almost 7:30, like 5:60. And I believe my station is about 30 minutes away. Well, this is my stop. And there goes my bus. Bye bus. And now I have to find my school. I hope that's it. That looks kind of cool. Oh, that rhymed. As you can see, I'm extremely close to the school. The blue is the school and the red dot is me walking. There's free I'm not using data at all. There's free Wi-Fi the entire way. And oh look, there's my school. Excellent. It was pretty easy to find, actually. Even without this map, I could ask for directions and it was a very short walk. It was like a 5-minute walk from the bus stop, so not bad at all. It looks massive. It's bigger than I thought. And I just saw one of my co-teachers, so he's yelling from his car window, "John Jarvis, John Jarvis." I'm not used to hearing my name like that, and where I don't know anyone. I didn't actually take any footage of the inside of the school because I wanted to make sure I had permission before filming. However, I will eventually give a tour of the inside of my school and hopefully some demonstrations of me teaching as well. I got to school really early and ended up sitting around until 9 a.m. when the opening assembly began. These opening ceremonies can vary, but it usually begins with a welcome speech from the principal and other directors. Then the students sing the school anthem. Yes, you heard right, schools in Korea have their own theme songs. Finally, they introduced the teachers to the students. At my school, the teachers lined up and when they called our name, we took a step forward and half bowed to the students. There are other cases where they have the native English teacher give a short introductory speech, so keep that in mind. They likely won't tell you this until approximately 15 nanoseconds before they want you to make the speech. So just keep it simple, talk slowly, and be friendly. I was actually a little bummed out they didn't ask me to do one. After the assembly, I was given a short tour of the school and got some copies of the teacher's books to get a head start on my lesson planning. On the way home, I took the bus in the wrong direction. It's a rookie mistake, but easy to fix. Just get off at the next stop and wait for the same numbered bus heading in the opposite direction. Finally back at the apartment, and I know it looks like some weird slop, but you have to believe me when I say this is pretty damn good. It's just a little stir fry with all the ingredients I got. So there's some mandu, and bean sprouts, and some meat, some lettuce, some scallions, and some noodles. And I just put it in a pot, let it cover and simmer for a bit. Oh, and I put some of the bulgogi marinade just to give it a little something. And yeah, it's pretty good. Doesn't look pretty, but it tastes really good, so can't complain. Yeah, I didn't get to do a really detailed tour of the school today. Obviously, my first day, I don't want to be waving a camera around, but definitely eventually going to do a nice tour of the school. Probably going to film a few of my lectures and stuff, just what I'm doing. But basically today I prepared my first lesson plan, which they actually give us a full week where we just observe in the classrooms. I've heard this is true in other regions as well. So that's nice. They give us a full week of just observing, and then I have all that time when I'm not shadowing teachers to work on my lesson plans as I wish. I do it all on Google, so I can just work on them at home as well if I need the extra time to do so. But yeah, I pretty much finished my first lesson for my 5th grade class. I'm teaching 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th grades at my first school, and tomorrow going to my second school, and we'll see. I know no one there. I only met my co-teachers for my main school, so we'll see. I'm at the main school 3 days a week, secondary school 2 days a week, and lots of stuff to figure out tomorrow. So I'm starving. I'm gonna eat this. Goodbye.